Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be going over the current state of the game as well as my thoughts on what makes a good character in the game. Instead of going over like characters or making videos talking about whether a new character is good, I'm going to be going over the overall criteria that I value or take a look at in a character to decide whether or not they're good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Let's get to 3k subscribers. At 3k subscribers I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get right to the video. Before I talk about the current state of the game and other stuff, I want to talk about the things I missed out in my last video where I was talking about the updates that will be coming out in Illusion Connect. Now, there is going to be a brand new story, chapter 18. Now, I'm kind of surprised because it took them like a couple of months before they gave us chapter 17, and now they just gave us chapter 18 straight away. Like, it's so surprising. I don't know if we will be able to get more promotion medals to awaken our characters or promote our characters from level 300, but I don't mind that. However, there is still issue with I haven't completed chapter 17 yet because I just don't bother with it. I probably will go ahead and start completing it now so I can get ready for chapter 18, but I still need to level up my characters and it's going to take me a while before I am completely ready in completing the new chapter. So yeah, what else is there? What else did I miss? Okay, new dating for Diana and Yuffie, so really nice, as well as new miracle. I think I've talked about it. Now, something else I didn't talk about in the last video is I did talk about getting loads of UR gear. However, 4 out of the 6 or is it 8 UR gear that will be coming out, 4 of them will be only obtainable from this shop, so you'd have to spend real money to get. Now I'm hoping it's not one of those good UR gear, because if it is, I'm going to be very upset, because there is one UR gear that I am particularly looking at to get because it's so good. Because we recently, all the UR gear we've gotten, only one of them is good. The second one was pretty like meh in my opinion, and some of the ones I've taken a look at is meh. So I do like the fact that they give us free UR gear, but if they're going to give us free UR gear, hopefully one of them is good and not trash. So yeah, let me go over my thoughts on the current state of the game as well as what makes a good character. Now, the current state in the game is pretty chilled in my opinion. I think everyone is just mainly grinding and not really struggling with any stages unless you're starting out just now. Now, if you are starting now, I can see you guys still struggling, trying to level up and not having enough XP or gold and stuff like that. So yeah, for me right now, what state I am in, I am just at a passive state where I'm just making sure I get loads of stamina and stuff like that. Now, someone commented in my last video or 2 videos ago that I had loads of stamina. Yeah, I was actually just practically just collecting them and just not using them. But then I started using it for the brand new events. So what I'm doing right now is practically just going in, finishing my dailies. Come back every like 12 hours or 24 hours or something like that before the resets and do my stuff. I think that's how everyone is doing the game right now. So mainly Illusion Connect is like a side game now. There's currently so many games I'm playing right now, which is kind of weird because I usually only play about 3 games, and before it used to be like Hero Kontari and Call of Duty, and that was before Illusion Connect came. And then when Illusion Connect came, I started playing Illusion Connect, Hero Kontari, and Call of Duty. Those were my 3 games. Now I am playing like 6 games now, so it's really hard to maintain how long I spend on each game. So with Illusion Connect, I only come in like twice a day now, but I'm still playing the game. Obviously, I'm still active in the game. I'm still looking at the brand new updates coming in and stuff like that. Currently, I'm still playing a lot of Cookie Run Kingdom, where I'm trying to level up and make sure I clear chapter 8. So that's where my priority is right now. Hero Kontari, I'm just making sure I do all the dailies now, because before I never did that. So yeah, so that is the current state of the game right now. In my opinion, everything's just passive. This game has now officially become a side game for me, and I believe for many people as well. It's mainly a side game. Originally, everyone did say it was a side game, but for me, it was actually my main game before. But with new games coming out, new games I'm really interested in, it's now becoming my side game where I only go in a little bit. Now, I think when your CP reaches 200k, from then on, everything should be a smooth ride for you guys. Especially when you get 300k CP, then the way you're progressing is in the game, it should be smooth and you can see yourself gradually increasing your power level. But when you're below that, you're going to be seeing yourself struggling trying to get all this stuff. So for me, I've passed that stage. I'm now 400 CP, where everything is just like a slow grind now. So yeah, that is the current state of the game. Now let's talk about what makes a good character in this game. But to talk about that, you need to understand how the game works. Now in this game, everything just relies on the amount of damage you can deal, whether you can do some CC, which is crowd control, whether you can stop characters from attacking and stuff like that. That's how you progress in this game. That's how you win in this game. Now there is new characters that's dropping with which have the very unique play style. However, with this game, there isn't a way to use strategy unless it's one of those stages where you have to use required characters and stuff like that. Some stages you see in the event. So yeah, but for right now, in terms of clearing the story is mainly just overpower the stuff, no strategy involved, and that's how the state of the game is. Now the only unit I think in a game you really requires using strategy with is Miyuki. Now Miyuki is the best unit in the game because she's able to reduce rage. Now what makes a good character in the game is someone who can completely nuke the board. That's number one. Someone is able to do CC, either stun, freeze, and it has to be over 60% guaranteed for a stun before I say they're good. And it has to be AoE as well, not just single damage stun or single target stun, not that. And it has to be AoE. So that's when I start looking at Eileen. I did make a video talking about Eileen, saying how she's okay. However, for me now she's risen up and I'm thinking she's actually really good. So for me, I would rate Eileen as a B tier compared to all the other units we've been getting who are really just like single target units or units that utilize some type of new mechanism. For example, Abby, she has a way to pull all the units forward, but in the way this game works, there's no reason to do that. You just need to overpower stuff. Whenever a new character comes and no one is using them, some people just like to say, whenever everyone talks about how bad the character is, some people like to say, well, they're really good in Tencent. Yeah, true, but any character can be good in Tencent. As long as you have AoE units, Tencent should be a brief. As long as every one of your teams in Tencent has an AoE unit, you should be fine in Tencent. As you don't really need to prioritize using specific character, just have AoE units and you should be fine. Speed and AoE, that's literally what makes you win in Tencent, in my opinion. So characters that people like to say, oh, they're really good in Tencent, well, it doesn't make them any good in my opinion. If you go to my lineup, I always make sure I have at least one AoE unit in each row, and that's how I know I'm progressing and winning in each one of them. Well, with me, I always target the second round. Yes, round 2. So I'm ranking between 50 and 20 or 16 sometimes. So yeah, but if I go to the rank 1, I'm not going to be ranking that high. I'm going to be ranking like 200 or something like that. But with that, it doesn't really matter because the amount of resources and rewards you get for ranking up isn't that high in my opinion. In my opinion, what makes a good character is just someone who can deal damage, someone who can stun, AoE stun, and someone who can AoE freeze. And then there's Miyuki who can reduce rage. Now that is what makes a really good character. So in the future, if any new character does get dropped and they're single target dealers, they can be good. And in this game, single damage dealers are really useful, especially with bosses, but not as useful as AoE units. With all the units that we've gotten so far, the good units are always the AoE units. So Nifir, another good unit, she's a sorcerer class unit. If I scroll down, unfortunately I did summon for her, but I did not get her, so if she does come out again, I will definitely go in. She's an amazing unit and I need to summon for her. With Charlotte, I don't know if she's an AoE unit with a unique. Let's take a look. Yeah, so she's really good as well. AoE units, really nice. That's what you just need to look forward in a character. Or if they're single damage dealer, they must deal like a huge amount of damage compared to Pan. They must deal higher damage than Pan. Hopefully you guys find this video entertaining and enjoyable. If you agree with me, tell me down in the comment section. If you disagree, also tell me down in the comment section. Tell me if you're looking forward to all the brand new updates Illusion Connect has, and if Illusion Connect is your side game, definitely tell me which game is your main game because I want to check it out. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.